We got Mike Shape. First time seeing his channel. I don't know who this is though. I don't know who this is. First time seeing his channel. We got Mike Shape. I learned the world's most dangerous skills. Let's see what's the word most dangerous skills is, just in case I gotta learn them. I'm a dangerous guy. I'm like John Wick and Jason Bourne. I'm like John Bourne or Jason Wick. Yeah, Jason Wick sound cool. Don't play with me. I'm gonna be Jason Wick after this video.
In the past years I learned a bunch of skills. And I hurt myself a few times too. I started avoiding the most dangerous ones because of fear. But today, I'm gonna finally face them. 5 skills, 5 levels of fear, and I wanna learn them all before my birthday, which is in 3 days.
Did it in 3 days? Awesome. Speed run real life IRL. Let's get it.
Level 1 is fire breathing. I've always seen street
Hold on, bro. You loud as fuck in my headphones, boy. Let me turn your ass down. Loud as hell. Lower your voice.
performers and people in movies doing it, and I've always been extremely scared of getting burned, but I couldn't wait anymore. I got a torch, fuel, and a spotter.
What you said the person was? My bad. I was turning his loud ass fucking down. Loud as fucking shit.
And I'm absolutely terrified. Guess I'm gonna get used to this feeling. I got a movies doing it. Level 1 is fire breathing.
Fire breathing? Bro. Clearly he never watched Naruto. All you gotta do is the fucking hand symbols. I would do it, but I'm in my computer and I want to burn it. I do it all the time. I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna record it next time I do the fireball jutsu. Who the fuck don't know how to fire breathe? And my cousin is one of the fucking people from the Fire Nation. Like real Avatar Naruto universe type shit. Like telling you I wave a hand sign right now, but I want to fuck up my computer and my setup and shit.
I've always seen street performers and people in movies doing it, and I've always been extremely scared of getting burned, but I couldn't wait anymore. I got a torch, fuel, and a spotter, and I'm absolutely terrified. Guess I'm gonna get used to this feeling for this video.
You can have
the technique is kinda easy.
You can have a spider while spitting fire, or you can just be me and learn fireball jutsu.
But I gotta make sure I can execute it perfectly, which is why I started with water. So I filled my mouth, I wiped it, and I exhaled as hard as possible, spitting a sort of mist. The stronger you spit, the bigger the fire breath is gonna be. And then things got serious, because I was gonna try with fuel instead of water. Alright, the more I wait, the worse it gets. I have everything. Like everything. Let's do it. It was getting darker and
I put a wet what's that shit? Fucking shirt around my head so my hair can't catch on fire. Put a wet shirt around my head. Think about it. You can't burn water. Duh.
was so anxious about all the things that could go wrong, but then I just did it.
Shit,
It was so cool, but it wasn't enough though. So then I tried again, and
scared.
this time
Go harder.
it kinda blew my mind.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah? Blow the whistle on that motherfucker.
I think we got it. Alright, let's move to the next one. There was such a mental block for me, I'm so excited.
1 out of 5.
Shout out to the Insta360 X3 for allowing us to create all the insanely cool shots you're gonna see in this video.
Oh.
And the next one is level 2.
Awesome.
Longboard. I've seen way too many videos of people trying this and
That shit like it hurt.
hurting them.
Oh my god, no. No, I wouldn't do that. No. Why would I do that?
Not be afraid of this.
If I do that, I need a face helmet. What the fuck? Literally, I need a face helmet, knee braces, carbon fiber gloves for my knuckles, and the tips of my fingers. Carbon fiber on the knuckles and tips of your fingers. Carbon fiber on the knees. Carbon fiber on the tip and the heels of my shoes. Carbon fiber elbow pads and a carbon fiber whole fucking face helmet. Like I'm not doing that shit. What the fuck? And there can't be no cars on the road that day. Like they need to shut down that part of the bridge. And I'm not doing it on the place where I'm mounting that. Fuck no. I'm gonna go down my driveway. Just like that.
Yes. And literally the only person I know who ever tried this literally broke his shoulder. And
That's
so far,
crazy.
it wasn't looking good. And we are just a level 2. You know, my girlfriend always gets angry at me because I hurt myself.
That's nice. That was awesome. I'm gonna lie.
Can't wait to see her watching this video. Anyways, I probably fell 20 times. And after those, I fell again. I got this completely wrong. This skill is insanely hard. And the more scared I am, the more I risk to hurt myself because I don't commit. I had 2 days left and 4 fears before my birthday. And I was completely
Life lesson. When you trying shit out, like a physical, it's like I'm finna give you an example. If you ride a dirt bike, bro, don't be scared. Cause if you scared, you're gonna overthink and fuck up. Like, fuck it.
I think the only
Fuck it,
option
why
I
not?
have when I'm like this is stopping for a while. I'm gonna try something else and then we're gonna get back to this. Come on! Level 3 out of 5, the backflip. The first ever skill I learned on the channel. And I hurt myself so many times trying this. I landed on my face. I almost broke my shoulder. And that's why the backflip left me with a fear. A bad fear of falling backwards. Even after...
No, see what you gotta do. You gotta go trampoline joint. You gotta go big trampoline. I'm finna teach y'all how to do backflip first. So get the little trampoline, motherfucker, the big joint. They go in the backyard. You learn how to do backflips on that motherfucker. Alright? Then you start off on a little mattress. Cause it ain't got no bounce to it, but it's a soft cushion. It gets you comfortable with flipping. Cause you can break your motherfucking neck on the mat. You can break your neck on any of them actually. So none of them is just like. So don't be scared. Just follow through with it and go crazy.
I got it. So in order to beat that fear,
see what I'm saying? He finally got it. Is that him?
A bad fear of
was that him?
Even after I got it. So in order
see what I'm saying? He got it. Boom. See?
Fear, I'm trying a variation of the backflip, the wall flip. I was actually confident getting into this one. I watched a ton of tutorials. And
I feel more comfortable doing a wall flip than the backflip. That's crazy, right? But I can do a backflip too. But I just feel more comfortable because the wall flip is like you propelling yourself. Only thing is, you gotta make sure you don't kick off hard.
I knew exactly what to do. But when I was in front of the wall, when it was time to actually do it, I completely froze. So scary. I don't know, maybe this looks easy. But what I felt was...
My mom, it's easy. I do that every day. I do it right now if I had a wall behind me. Yeah, I do one right now. But I ain't got no wall.
Then just fear. It was fear backed by the pain I felt. But you know, I'm making this
yeah, that be this like it hurt. Ooh, that be this like it
I
hurt.
started trying. First, I practiced the movement on the ground.
That is how you, I ain't gonna lie, that is how you start.
No matter what. But it didn't work. I know it
ain't gonna work because that mattress too soft. That mattress too soft. It's gonna be hard to get elevation off that.
Silly because I'm literally jumping on a mattress and I should be safe. But the problem is here, inside here. I'm still blocked, but we're getting there. I'm doing all this to make my brain understand.
Try a front flip.
Then nothing bad can happen. You know, in the past 3 years I tried a bunch of dangerous things. I hurt myself so many times, I never got scared. I always laughed or pushed forward.
Good, it's your neck.
God, that hurt.
You scared you're gonna break that neck.
This was way different.
I got no more head, no more body. I don't even care about landing it. I just wanna throw myself. I need to throw myself.
I convinced myself I had no choice. I had to do this for myself and for you. And with that, I just started doing it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Ever wondered what your home?
That's what I'm talking about. On my mama, that's what you gotta do. Just fuck it. Like that's what my brother told me when I was doing the backflip. Like anyone even he never spotted me. That's so crazy. My brother didn't give a fuck about me. He knew how to do a backflip. I asked him to teach me. He said, okay, he gonna teach me. We went out on the trampoline so I can learn on the trampoline first. And this nigga said, okay, you jump and do a front flip. So I did a front flip. He's like, okay. Now, to do a backflip, you do the same thing but backwards. Duh, nigga. How the fuck do you flip backwards though? How do you flip backwards though? I know it's called a backflip, but how do you flip the back? Where does the flip and the backwards conjoin to where I land safely on the ground and not my neck fucking snapped in half? Like, there has to be a gymnast in that backyard going crazy.
With that, I just started doing it.
I'm getting there.
From that moment, even if my technique was bad, my head
that's
was
all you gotta do. Fuck it.
Even if I
flip.
wasn't getting it, I was committing.
It's already a win.
I pushed off my fear with each attempt.
I think I got the fear. I think I got it, boys. If I do this one,
move the mat.
Commit to this one, it means I got the fear.
You gotta move the mat.
I commit, but I actually almost landed.
You gotta move the mat.
The fear of jumping backwards was conquered, and I was a happy man. 3 fears left before.
It wasn't conquered. I give you 65%, cause you ain't moved the mat. Little pussy boy. I'm just playing. It does take a lot of goddamn courage though, cause any wrong move can be. So I feel him.
My birthday, which is in 2 days. 2 days.
You got 2 more days to learn 3 more.
And I was excited, but I also kept thinking about the longboard. And so I decided to try it.
You know what I'm saying? You got 3 more challenges in 2 days.
This time I was committed. I went as fast as I could, and I fell.
I was better though.
At least I could get a few good shots with the Instax 3. Shots of
What is his job? To stay on it? Because he's technically longboarding, he's just not staying on it.
Tomorrow is gonna be my birthday. That's the whole reason I'm making this video. I wanna get all my fears before that day. I got 2 fears left besides this one. I'm gonna get them, and then we're gonna get back to this and get this one. All right, parkour, precision jump. I made a video about parkour a while ago.
But you can't keep quitting though. Every time you quit, you're gonna keep doing another task to replace that one. give it a false sense of accomplishment. You gotta complete that one. That's what motherfuckers don't understand. Like, I mean, I get it. You can put shit out sometimes to get a little mental break, to recuperate, come back, and then wham it. But if you see a pattern, you keep pushing it off and then replacing it with something else, that's a false sense of goddamn satisfaction. Because as soon as you complete that task, then you're gonna have that real motherfucking, well, I just did it. You know? You gotta goddamn keep going. Like, you can't just give up on the same shit. Everything I meant to give up on. Some shit meant to be hard on purpose. Like, so when you get through it, you look back and appreciate it. When it's too easy, sometimes you take it. Not even sometimes, a lot of times you take it for granted. Cause it's too easy. Like, so you gotta, you know, like, you gotta struggle with that shit.
And I avoided this skill on purpose. And now we're gonna try it.
I am extremely scared of heights, and especially jumping over heights.
The biggest problem here is that everything is wet. And it's so freaking slippery. You see what I mean?
Why would you do it in the rain?
So dangerous.
It's
Why would you do it in the
insane
rain?
how
That's
strong
crazy
my
work.
mental block is for this one. But today, with 1 day left to my birthday, I had
One day?
I tried to convince myself to
One
jump between
day?
the big
You're
walls
fucked, buddy.
and I couldn't move.
I'm gonna try on a smaller wall first, alright?
This was the perfect way to prepare for the big gap.
Not a fucking wall, you dipshit. That's a curb. I'm not, bro.
Couldn't move.
How dumb do you think I am?
I'm gonna try on a smaller wall first, alright?
This was the
Bro, this not a fucking wall. I'm not the smartest, but I'm not the slowest either.
perfect way to prepare for the big gap. And so, even if I wasn't sure about it, I jumped.
Fear.
Bro, I can do that, bro.
Are
Bro.
you a Roblox
Bro. I used to jump from one side of the pool to the other side of the pool with ease. With ease. Facts.
Always there.
And then again, and again.
I'm
My
scared.
God, it's a fight against my brain.
Yeah,
I
you've
could
been
jumping off, but I was scared of sleeping, or I don't even know what I was
No,
scared
you-
of, to be fair. I just couldn't commit.
The first thing you're supposed to do is run and jump. Why is you trying it with the standing jump? Run and jump. Once you know you can make it running jumping, then you try standing. But when you try to stand and jump, you try to land with one leg first. Don't try to land with two. Try to over jump it. Because you don't got to land on the ledge. Over jump it
I need
first.
to unlock
To
my
make sure you
brain.
can get
To do
there.
that, I'm gonna start easy and then slowly going back. Alright,
But it's not going to help, bro.
it's easy for now.
And with this technique, I ended up committing
Because
over
you're
and
still
over.
going to be a pussy
And
when
I
it
was
comes to that
finally ready
time.
to try the big jump. I mean, I was still extremely scared, but I knew
See?
I had to do it. And
Told
so
you.
I started trying.
By the way, all the insane
And you doing it right. You landed on the side where the grass at. So over jump.
push
Duh.
shots in this video were possible thanks to
Over
this
jump.
tiny camera.
That's
It's
what
an
I do.
Insta360X3, which is also the sponsor of this video. I need to find a way to stop thinking. How can I do that? It's like having a crew of multiple cameras
hard.
and gimbals with
hard.
perfect stabilization following you around in this format.
You attach the camera to an extendable selfie stick that automatically disappears in your shots. And you get literally any kind of possible shot all at the same time.
Just by standing like this. And it's not even the best part of this camera. The editing is the best.
Man, I don't give a fuck about no cam, homeboy. Nigga, you to the
Going
jump.
I just need to commit. This four camera angles for the shot. Stop recording, going back, recording again, and boom! I just got 4 camera
Bro, I don't care about that. I don't care about that shit. Get back to the jumping. Get back to the task. Stop being a pussy.
angles with one single shot.
Make me proud.
I just need to
Make me my
This
check
camera
proud.
shoots 5.7K, really good resolution, so it gives you basically unlimited
I don't give a
possibilities. You
fuck
can
if it
spin
showed a
whatever you want.
20K.
And then you can use AI to create
Motherfucker.
The long.
2 fear.
I stopped for
Did he do
a
it?
to get a free
He finally did it. He finally did it.
invisible selfie stick. And after failing over and over for 30 minutes, I stopped for a while, and when I went back, I actually jumped.
Okay. Okay. This is what we here for.
10
This is
hours
what we here
left.
for. He finally
And
did
you
it.
got 2 fears left, and level 4 is the drop.
Bro, this nigga ain't had that many days. He had 3 days to his birthday.
10 hours
Oh, that's say hours. Okay. I was finna say, where the fuck 10 come from, buddy? I know math. No
left
math.
my birthday. I only
Yeah,
got
hours.
2 fears left, and level 4 is the drop in.
Then we're gonna get to the last level, the longboard.
I literally
Oh, I
just
can do that
watched
with
one
ease.
tutorial, and it said you should drop your shoulder with a skateboard.
I did that with ease.
You see what I mean?
And my black ass would have did that with ease too. I never skateboarded a day in my life. All I did was goddamn go scan at KK. I swear to God. All I know is go to KK, get a pair of skates. I don't want the rollerblades. I don't do rollerblades. I ain't advanced. I want the 4 wheels, like I'm in a car. Only time I go 2 wheels, it's a bike or a dirt bike. Bike or dirt bike. Everything else, I need 4 wheels on that motherfucker. I need 4. You know what I'm saying?
That's the problem.
And after training on the flat surface for a while, I went on top of the ramp and I didn't feel confident at all. So then I
That's
asked
with
an
ease.
experienced guy to teach me the ways. He suggested to practice for a while on a mini ramp, and that's exactly what I did. I was slowly improving my technique, and I was actually quite ready to try on the ramp. So I was standing there.
It's a mini ramp, why you do that from the jump?
Extremely scared.
I don't feel confident at all for this. Like, not at all.
Jumping backwards was conquered with a wall flip, but falling backwards was still a real fear of mine. But my coach was there for me. He suggested me to first try holding
But you got elbow pads, so you G's. Like, see?
his hands for some reason, and then
No.
this happened. I stood up immediately and I started comfortably chatting with the guy while everybody else was shocked. The reality is that I was pretending to be fine, but my back was hurting so much.
I was faking it so much, guys. That hurts.
You're gonna feel that. Fuck when you're older, you're gonna feel that in the next 3 days. That's when it's gonna get to the max. It's gonna slowly build up. That 3rd day, you're gonna reach peak soreness. I know. It just happened to me. I reached peak soreness after 3 days of suffering. Then you suffer even more.
So bad, guys.
I know that was funny. I've been
It's
laughing
crazy.
for a while after seeing that footage, but my back was hurting like
Yeah,
crazy,
I want to see your
guys.
glutes.
My confidence was hurting more than that. Then I even tried again for a while, but I had nothing left. A few hours before my birthday, with the longboard still missing,
You're fucked.
I realized something. Going into this video, I was expecting I could learn all this stuff right away in a few minutes. But this video made me realize I'm just a normal guy with fears, and I need time to overcome them. My back was hurting way too much to survive another fall like that. So I decided to move to the longboard, the only remaining skill on the list, and it would hurt my skin.
This nigga just cheated. Hold on, chat. Hang on, get it, nigga.
So I
Huh? Yeah.
decided to move to the longboard, the only remaining skill on the list. And it would hurt my skin instead of breaking my back. And with just a few hours left to my birthday, failing was not an option. Failing was not an option anymore. I started trying over and over, and this time I wasn't gonna let fear into my brain.
Oh my god, almost.
And slowly, it actually started to work.
Ah, too short. Come on.
It's crazy how if you believe in yourself, if
You gotta
stop
get it, though.
fear and you don't let it take control, things become way
You gotta
easier
slide
than
that
before.
bit. Come
We
on.
got almost got
Treat
it.
it like
With
a
that,
Hellcat.
no time or options left, without even thinking about
You
what I
gotta
was
treat it like a
doing,
Hellcat.
I was
You gotta
actually
slide
getting
that bit.
closer and closer.
I think I got it. I think I got
I
it.
know you
Something
got
that
it.
was terrifying for
slide
me a
that
few
motherfucker.
hours before, and now I was getting it consistently.
That count. That count.
My war against fear is not over yet, but this felt like
He capped us down though, y'all. Check.
Yes.
Let me show you where he capped us down at.
my war against fear is
My
not
mama right
over
here.
yet.
Damn, bro.
He didn't do the drop in. That was bullshit. He didn't do the drop in.
I know my mama will.
He did not do that drop in. He did Spitfire. He accomplished that 100%. Longboard 100%. Backflip 60. That fuck nigga had a mat. He ain't go hardcore. Parkour, he did it. You know what I'm saying? Drop in was some bullshit. He didn't do that. He was scared, but that was a good video. I give him a pass. I give him a little pass. It's the first time for everything.
I done did it again.
But me personally though, I wouldn't go for that. I would did everything raw dog style.